crowds numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Prescott to throw. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. And it hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as third down goes unanswered. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. Looking long again. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing on second, Purdy. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he... On third down coming up. The Adam Brock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now Purdy. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Purdy now on fourth down. Kittle makes the catch. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And there it is. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 2 yards out. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Niners 7, Cowboys nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run for Williams. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. And this is third down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb, 36 yards.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And that ties things at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings it in at the 13. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. It will be first down, 49ers. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's complete, Mike Evans. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Draw play, this is McCaffrey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Oh, man, that was like a feeding frenzy out there, Brock. Draw play against the blitz. Defenders just rushing over each other to be the one to sit him down.
That is a total boom or bust call. If you can run by those blitzers, great. But if they got those Mike Singletary eyes staring you down and feasting, they're going to finish.
No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing third and long. Purdy throwing here. Going deep here for the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Dejon Stribling in from 43 yards. Point after try, escaped by Pinheiro. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Cowboys 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brandon offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Purdy to throw. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards.
A gain of 25 yards on the play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
Purdy throwing here on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's third down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Purdy to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. That is good for a Cowboy first down. Now Dak to throw. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Working on second down. Dak. He's running with it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. We get a timeout here now. Still just 1 second left in the half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought to the ground by Dean Winters.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
On second down, here's Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Looking to throw, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He's off to the races. The 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Dak. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, Prescott. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. All right, so trailing right now. Looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Dak to the air here. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Prescott. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, kid, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's Evans making the catch out right. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A big play out of the 49ers. 32 yards. 30 on 1st and 10. Now over 250 yards throwing the football after that last play. From the gun, McCaffrey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The tackle by Jonathan Bullard. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now it's Purdy. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
To the air on third and long. From the pop, pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. Donovan Ezeraku. And that forces 4th and 14.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind to find the stanza of this one. So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
On second down, a run with Williams. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best
Sucker.
but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They're going to pass it here. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. To do it, Brock,